Okay, the Federal Reserve is announcing its fifth interest rate decision of the year in just a few hours. It is the second rate decision for the president's Fed chair pick, Kevin Warsh. The board is widely expected to leave rates unchanged, the fifth such decision in a row. You keeping track? For the Fed, though some analysts believe concerns over inflation could actually prompt a rate hike. CBS News Money Watch correspondent and our co-host here on CBS News 24/7 mornings and the co-host of CBS Saturday Morning, Kelly O'Grady, is joining us live from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. Okay, Kelly, what are you hearing?
Yeah, okay, so this is going to be interesting, right? We've got a 64% chance that the market is pricing in that there is no change in interest rates. So that's very likely how it's going to go. But that does mean that there is a 1 in 3 chance that you could see an interest rate hike. Every person that I have talked to, economist, investor, does expect that there could be an actual interest rate hike in the September meeting, especially if energy prices keep going the way they're going, aka up right now. I'm looking at oil, and it's close to 6% up on the day after the president's comments. They're going to hit Iran hard. That being said, today's really about how the board votes. Remember, Warsh is just one man. There's 12 voting members, and we are expecting there to be some dissent. So I'm really going to be looking for how many members voted for an interest rate hike. Again, we're expecting them to hold interest rate steady, but there are going to be some folks that dissent, and that will give us a flavor of, is this a family fight, as Warsh has called it, or is this actually turning into a family blow-up?
Right. It reminds me of Thanksgiving. But Kelly, if there is a rate hike, how will the president respond?
Not well. That's to put it lightly. We know that the president wants interest rate cuts. He wants to make it cheaper to borrow money to service the national debt, as well as for consumers to go out and do things like buy houses. I know you and I, Adriana, are on that train. We're looking for lower interest rates. But he's not going to get his wish. Again, yes, he picked Kevin Warsh, who likely in those interviews indicated that he would be open to lowering interest rates in the future. But Warsh has also said, I'm going to go by the data, and inflation is a really, really tough thing right now with this war in Iran. So if they were to hike, I mean, my gosh, I can only imagine the True Social post. But like I said, it's likely a hold.
Yeah, they're likely to be in capital letters if it happens.
So, as you know, Kelly, Kevin Warsh is a man of few words, but you've always said that when the Fed chairman has to say, and what he has to say, often gives us more clues about policy than the board's actual decision. So what are you looking from him? What are you looking to hear from him in his remarks?
I'm really keen to hear how he talks about inflation. Remember, the Fed's mandate is keep employment at a really good level and keep inflation down. They've been struggling with that last mandate for many years at this point. And so how concerned is he? How much dissension was there in the room? Is there a possibility he could see a rate hike? He is going to get asked those questions. He's likely going to try and blow it off because he doesn't want to give an indication of where things are going with energy prices changing so quickly, right? The Fed meets again in 6 weeks. There's so much that could happen between now and then. But he is going to be backed into a corner. He's going to have to say something about inflation. If he portrays concern, you can expect that the market is going to react very poorly. As it is right now, the Dow is down over 700 points, and that is because oil prices are going up. That means inflation could go up, and that means a likely interest rate hike in September.
All right. We'll see.
Yeah, we're going to be watching. Kelly, thank you.